Brought my steed in here. You see that steed? Yeah, he's out of shot, but my horse is over there. I keep my horse in my room. One thing they don't tell you about horse ownership is lots of poop. I'm constantly scooping up poop off my carpet. I hate it. Ugh. But that's being a horse owner. Guys, there is a new trend sweeping across the internet, and this one's quite interesting. I already forgot what it was called. Hobby horsing. You might be wondering, what the heck is hobby horsing? Well, let me show you. Whoa. 3 boxes? I mean, kind of impressive. Yes, guys, hobby horsing is all the major equestrian tenants, minus the horse. No horses here. We got a stick. Just a stick. So you're just kind of running around with a stick between your legs. You're running around with a stick pressed up against your crotch. Is it weird? You decide. I'm not here to judge. She jumped pretty far there. There was some athletic ability there. I mean, she jumped over 3 boxes. That's cool. I don't know if I can jump over 3 boxes. Can you jump over 3 boxes? Let me know in the comments. I don't know what has to happen in a grown person's life to make them want to do this, but they're doing it. So there you go. This is not a thing for kids. This is an adult pastime. This is for the big boys and the big girls. It's for people that love horses, but they don't want a horse. And honestly, I get that too, because horses are mad expensive. How much does a horse cost? So you're looking at something between $1,500 and $10,000. That is no small price for a horse. And then, you know, you got to think about stables. You got to pay for the stable. You got to pay for the hay, because hay is for horses. There's a lot of expenses that come with a horse. So maybe hobby horsing is secretly based. That's how I'm thinking right now. So that was an interesting video. Now I'm wondering, is this an ironic hobby? Are people ironically hobby horsing? Are they not really about the life? Are they making fun of hobby horsing? That seems like a lot of normal people. But you know, there's a lot of weird people too. Anytime something is done in a big group like that, I just assume it's normal. You know, unless it's like, you know, people fucking in the street. I see people getting naked and fucking in the street. I go, okay, this is a little strange. I go, hey now. Hey now. But this just seemed like a lot of people are having fun. I feel like I might have a good time doing it. Honestly, now I'm getting FOMO. I wish I was at the fucking Louisville hobby horsing event. Look at this guy. This guy seems well adjusted. There's a black guy there. Anything a black guy will do is cool. So who am I to say this is uncool and weird? It's obviously not. It's obviously the opposite. Here we go. Here's something I'll get you going. Black Beauty. This is a hobby horse stand. They make stands for hobby horses. Oh, this is a toy for children. I mean, you gotta appreciate the dedication. The name Black Beauty, a little weird. Black Beauty seems weird, but who am I to judge? Again, who am I to judge?
Welcome everyone to the biggest hobby horse event in the world.
Holy shit! Yo, they're selling shit. Tidbits, fucking tassels and stuff. What the fuck? This is badass. I mean, that's a high jump. Oh no! That seemed like a cool event. That seemed huge. There were a lot of people there too. Is this a big deal? Is this a big deal? Have I been out of the loop? I just found out about this. You're telling me they had an event of that scale and I didn't know about it? I'm supposed to know about things. Come on. Fuck, I wish I was there. It's like I said before, there's a lot going on there that is impressive athletically. You know, they're jumping pretty fucking high. I can barely get like fucking half a foot off the ground, and these people are fucking. There is a distinct lack of. I mean, if you're gonna hobby horse, you might as well get into it, right? Like. I hate myself. I'm wondering, what is the biggest hobby horse provider? What's the biggest hobby horse distributor? Here we go. Hobbyhorse.com. The Spring Summer 26 collection. Okay, you can give your horse a bonnet, a raincoat. Oh, that is sick. Oh, you pull up to the fucking Louisville Hobby Horse Convention. You might get some pussy if you have this on your horse. Oh shit, that is fly as fuck. What about actual hobby horses? Here we go. My God. So this one's on sale. It's $111. The rest of these, baseline price seems to be $155. Oh my goodness. Yeah, these are expensive. I didn't expect these to be expensive because it's like a stuffed animal with a stick up its ass, but you know, maybe the craftsmanship is unparalleled or something. There's an art collection. See, these are a little more expensive. The magic collection. Can I get a unicorn? Yes, I can. Hobby horse unicorn rainbow with I don't know these fucking horse terms. I'm just gonna stop trying to pronounce them. I'm a little dull. I'm a little dull in the brain. Yo. It has a review. Let's read this. Our daughter, 6 years old. I ain't seen a 6-year-old hobby horsing yet. Granted, a lot of them in that last video were, you know, junior high schoolers or something. But they weren't 6, which is, I think, the target audience for this type of product. Okay, so there's some serious money in hobby horsing. I would invest in this company if you're someone who plays around with stocks. I just put $100,000 in on hobbyhorse.com. To the moon, baby.
Hobby horsing is just like, it's just a bunch of girls that love horses.
Have you ever seen someone on a stick horse?
It's like that, but up a notch. Professional, we're doing meter hurdles, Grand Prix dressage tests, everything that you would see on a real horse, we do with the hobby horses.
I think what's weird about this sport is it could be done without the stick between your legs. Is this all necessary? Could you just like do track? Couldn't you just do hurdles? You might get a few more friends than you have now if you just, you know, do track. Something normal. Hey, be normal, kid. This video's getting nasty. I feel like this is a thing for kids. I feel like I'm just making fun of kids.
People just make fun of things what they don't understand. If you don't want to understand, it's not my loss.
I saw you on America's Got Talent. Oh, you look so good.
Thank you so much.
I saw you on America's Got Talent. Okay, let's see it. Oh no. Oh hell no, dude. You're the hobby horsing girl from what I understand. And you do that shit on the world's biggest stage, America's Got Talent? I'm a little embarrassed for her, and that's my own proclivity. If this is something she enjoys, obviously do it forever. Imagine if you put this much devotion into learning how to ride a real horse. Clearly, a lot of effort and a lot of money has gone into this part of her life. And I feel like some of that could have been redistributed to learning how to ride a real horse. Because you love horses, right? That's why you're hobby horsing. You like horses. So why not just ride real horses? Shouldn't that be the ultimate goal? Shouldn't the ultimate goal be to graduate from playing with the toy horse to riding a real horse? I don't know. You know, when you're a kid, you play with an astronaut spaceship or a G.I. Joe? Should those kids have just grown up into adults and continued to play with G.I. Joes instead of enlisting in the military? Should they have continued to with the spaceship instead of, going to the fucking moon? That's the whole point of toys to me, is you're imagining what your future will be like. And when you just turn playing with toys into a competitive sport, the reaction from most people is always going to be, okay, this is weird, this is childish, grow the fuck up, I don't know. That's negative. You're purposefully not growing in what your passion is, which I assume it's horses. It's all about horses. Horses. I love horses.
Nara Arlen knows full well how odd it must look to some riding through the woods on a hobby horse.
I remember being mocked, and if I said that I don't care what people think or what people say, it would be a lie.
Kids are cruel. Kids are also honest. It's a little weird. I'm sorry. It is sad. If we lived in a world free of judgment, people would masturbate in public. It's just an unfortunate byproduct of something positive about society. If there was no shame in the world, we'd have a bunch of people jacking off in public. It's unfortunate because, this is a harmless thing. I understand. But that's how it is. Sorry.
When I do hobby horsing, I feel like only the sky is the limit. I have heard everything already.
That biker's like, what the fuck? What the fuck is going on? It's the way she's jumping around. I feel like I didn't see that in the rest of these videos. She's she's lifting her legs up quite high. And it gives off this awkward, weird vibe. She looks awkward moving around, and I don't like it. But she seems sweet. She seems like a real sweetheart. As we're getting close to the end of this video, I just want to put a ribbon on everything I've said so far. All these people seem sweet, and they do not deserve to be criticized by chuds like me. Be happy. Enjoy life. I love you.
I feel like myself when I'm doing hobby horsing. That's the one thing that makes me want to keep going.
My name is Nara Arlen, and when I do hobby horsing, I feel like there's no boundaries.
Hobby horsing is in fact a sport with fixed rules and even various disciplines, such as show jumping and dressage. The Hobby Horse Championship, held annually in Finland, attracts some 300 participants from as many as 17.
So this is a European thing. Surprise, surprise. The Europeans are doing something fucking stupid. Yeah, I'm talking to you, Europeans. Fuck you! It's USA. PLG stands for USA. We don't do none of this European shit. I'm joking.
Hobbyhorsing ist eine sehr große Gemeinschaft, die sich auch sehr viel gegenseitig unterstützen. Ja, und es ist einfach ein schönes Hobby.
Can I be racist against Finnish people?
It gives me the opportunity to be creative, and it brings me a lot of joy.
What's creative about running around with a broomstick that has a horse head on the end of it? There's two different disciplines. One, you jump with the stick. The other is you just kind of hop around looking fucking weird. That's the two options with this hobby. There's nothing creative about it. I guess you could decorate the horse, right? I'm trying to be fair here. Maybe she has a sick horse. Right. Of course. She has a drippy, pimped out horse. Of course.
She's brought along 3 of her hobby horses. At first glance, they may look alike, but there are differences.
This has a shorter stick because it's good for jumping and doesn't take the pole off when I jump. It looks more up because horses look naturally more up when they jump. And this one looks more down because horses do too when they do dressage.
It's a little gruesome, right? I really haven't fully realized what hobby horses are, and it's very gruesome. This is a decapitated horse head with a stick in it. It's not up its ass. Their head got cut off. That's the concept of this toy, and it's frightening. It's quite frightening. I'm a little bit scared right now.
The path to recognition as a sport began in 2002 with the founding of the first Hobby Horse Association in Finland. At first, it didn't have much of a following, but through social media, the sport's gaining in popularity. Nara has been spreading her enthusiasm on her Instagram channel since she was a teenager.
Good, she's not a teenager. She's kind of hot. Hot girls can hobby horse. There you go. I haven't seen a lot of other adults at this event, so I'm wondering, does she just compete against little girls? Is she just smoking little girls in competitions? This is her 9th time. She's probably older than 99% of the player base of this sport.
Time to go for broke. Nara competes in the show jumping discipline. Along with technique and speed, the jury evaluates poise,
She knocked a stick over.
Unfortunately, she ends up in 5th place. But
Holy
she's not ready
fuck.
to give up her dream of winning 1st place.
That's crazy.
To Nara and the other competitors, hobby horsing is a genuine sport, and far more than just make-believe for little kids.
Well, there you have it. I think there were times in this video where I went a little too hard against hobby horsing. It seems like a cute little pastime that girls of any age can enjoy. I mean, sure, they could be doing real sports. It seems like a lot of girls that excel in this sport could do well in a real sport that could get you into a college or something like that. But hey, what do I know? As long as people are happy doing the things they like to do, my 2 cents is irrelevant, and so is yours. Your opinion doesn't matter. That's the message of this video. Your opinion doesn't matter. Thank you for watching this video. Another banger PLG video? We did it again? Oh my gosh. We just keep pumping out bangers, huh? I'm still on the hunt for ideas for more videos. If you have them, comment them. Don't bully me in the comments. It hurts my feelings. Thank you. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Go with God. Praise God.
There's nothing holding me back.